out there listening. This is Travis with the Broken Battery Podcast, brought to you by Broken Battery Entertainment. I am here with Mike.
What up?
And a new friend has joined the show today. His name's Danny.
Newbie.
Hi, I'm Danny. What's going on, folks?
Yes, this is the Broken Battery Pop Culture Podcast, where we look at everything from movies, TV, comics, music, online humor, books.
What the fuck is a book?
We've made this joke many a time. It's the thing that you listen to now that everybody says, oh, that's an audiobook.
He said it.
He said it. We should do like a word of the day like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Like, everybody goes, oh. No. Yeah, you just made it a thing.
I did not.
It's happening.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, yes, we're here today to bring about all of the facts. I'll bring you all the facts about our opinions. So,
Yeah.
And the first segment, what?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. And fact checkers need not apply because we're checking our own facts on this.
Uh-oh.
So every show I like to do a spotlight on media, which is we look at something from anything from TV, the whole range of everything we cover, and like to just shine the light on it about something specific that we really enjoy so people can check it out. This week I'm going to talk about Scott Snyder, who is a comic book writer, and he has done tons of good shit. So
Zack Snyder's cousin.
I don't know if that's actually a thing. I doubt it.
I was just,
Fact checkers.
it's a fact. It is now. They are now.
The survey says, ain't. But no, he's wrote the very successful Batman run recently, as well as he's done a thing called Dark Knight's Metal, which I really enjoyed, as well as Dark Knight's Death Metal. So, and I know, Danny, you're kind of a big comic book fan, so I don't know if you checked any of these out.
I haven't read a thing.
You haven't read a thing?
No, not a thing.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah. I'm aware of Scott Snyder.
Yeah.
I was not aware of his relationship to
Zack.
famous movie director Zack Snyder.
Well, because we've said it, it's a fact. So
Okay, right.
there.
No,
We said it, so it's true.
Mike said it. Yes, so take it with a grain of salt.
Damn.
But onward into the topic. Today's topic, we're going to talk about sports, specifically sports movies.
I love sports ball.
Sports ball? Sports ball.
Sports ball. That's what the
We're going to take
non-sports people call it.
each one of us are going to come up with the top 3 sports movies for each type of sport out there. Now, we're not talking about things that people consider that are considered a sport that we don't consider a sport, like cricket, badminton.
Cricket's a fucking sport.
How do you
Just
play
don't
it?
say like cheerleading.
How do you play it?
Oh, fuck,
It's Special Olympics a sport. Do we consider that?
No, that's an amalgamation of sports.
So the ringer's out.
No, the ringer is off the table.
Sorry,
on
Johnny
this.
Knoxville.
Which was ironically a copy of a South Park episode. I'm like, wow, they took an episode of South Park and they just made it a whole movie.
Sorry, Trey Parker.
We do not want to offend anybody from South Park. We don't want you catching wind. We are
Trey
not.
Parker. Cousins to Peter Parker.
Do not sue us. Right, that's right. They were cousins.
Yep.
Oh, apparently. Yeah, they got
Everybody's
similar
related now.
hairstyle,
A lot of
right?
familiar relationships being unveiled on the show today, kids.
So yeah, we're gonna look at each one of these sports in the 3 movies that each one of us feel are like the best in the genre.
Guys, can I just say this? I was so excited to hear about today's topic. I love sports movies like Rick James loves cocaine.
Yeah,
Okay? I mean,
loves cocaine.
Right.
There's
Cocaine's
his
great.
first cocaine
Kids,
reference.
Cocaine's great.
There's gonna be a lot of cocaine references.
And midgets and strippers. And midget strippers.
Who do you think I am?
I know exactly who you are.
All right, well, there we go. And fire trucks.
And fire trucks. So we're gonna start off with I think this sport has the least amount of movie exposure is hockey.
All right.
I was going to go curling, but okay, hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, curling. I would love to see that because they're always looking like they're freaking the fuck out anytime I see it on TV.
I want to be a professional curler. I've trained.
You know how to skate?
I swept my floor the other day.
I don't even like to sweep my floor. I would be
I
a
don't,
horrible curler.
I just want to be the guy that lets the disc go and yells sweep. That's
It's a
my
rock,
goal.
not a disc.
They call it a rock?
It is called a rock.
It's a rock. Yeah, see?
That's
See?
that's
I got-
kinda,
Danny's got a step ahead of me.
That's my research coming in.
That's kind of lazy when you think about it. We're gonna call it a rock. Oh, well, that's whatever, dude. So
Why in basketball do they say pass the rock? Yet in curling they actually have a rock.
Have a rock.
valid point.
I gotta
Why do we
LeBron
drive
that.
on a freeway? I mean, why do we drive on a parkway but park in a driveway? They just don't make sense.
My head hurts.
So I'm going to go with my first three for hockey because hockey is my favorite sport. I'm going to go with Slapshot, which is I love that movie so much.
Bold move, Cotton.
That's really the only hockey movie there is, isn't there?
No, there's other ones. There's
It's
Miracle.
the only one that matters.
There's
Miracle is a biopic.
Well, not really. Not really. It's about the town. No, I was thinking Mystery Alaska.
Mystery Alaska, yeah.
Not
Miracle is on the U.S. team.
We're
beating
gonna
Russia.
avoid biopics because we feel that they are more about the player themselves than it is. About
It depends on the movie. We're gonna biopics are up for discussion.
No, biopics is its own different fucking topic.
All right. Anyways,
But anyway, yeah, I misspoke. It's not Miracle. It's Mystery Alaska is my second favorite. But I'm going to talk about Slapshot for a minute, which is one of the most vulgar movies I ever saw when I was little. My dad let me watch it before I was allowed to watch R-rated movies.
By vulgar, you mean awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's one of my...
No. Let me
Potato,
be completely clear.
Yeah.
If you haven't listened to me before, vulgar's good. It has a wide collection and also made icons out of the Hanson brothers. And you know, if you made an icon out of a group, three dudes that look similar, and they are still prevalent now, because most people would be like, "Oh, that's the Hanson brothers." You know, you did the right job on that movie.
The original Goons.
The original Goons, and that's my number three is Goon.
What?
Look what I did there, huh?
Yeah, number three is Goon with
I'm
Sean
psychic,
William
kids.
Scott.
Are you kidding me?
What? I love that movie. That movie's great.
Jesus Christ.
It shows that even people that don't have any skills in hockey can play it as long as they know how to punch people in the face.
Right.
All right. Whatever.
Goon.
Go ahead.
Otherwise, original title, The Bob Probert Story.
Yeah.
Bob
yeah.
Probert story.
Joey Kosher story.
Did you just say Joey Kosher and Bob? Come on. Come on.
Okay, Danny, being that you are new here, you can go ahead next.
Well, you already took Slapshot's really the only research I did for hockey movies because it's really the only hockey movie that matters.
You gave two.
I got three. I also said Mystery.
Every other
Mr. Lasky,
hockey
yeah.
movie is basically grown men skating in diapers. That's really what hockey movies are, unless you're watching Slapshot. Slapshot is funny. I think it's got boobs, and it
does have boobs.
Well,
it's got a lot of boobs.
That's what you want in a hockey movie.
Yeah,
that's what I want in a hockey movie.
Fighting and boobs.
Yeah, really.
All right.
Mike, what you got?
So you just
got one?
Slapshot.
That's all there is because again, that's when we're talking about great hockey movies. I think the other hockey movies are just hockey movies. They might be good. It might be average. Slapshot's great. You know, Paul Newman, you can't beat it. Hanson brothers, of course, all they do is punch people in the face.
Pretty much.
And that's really all you need in hockey.
Yeah. Well, I cannot disagree with Slapshots being number one because there's like 5 hockey movies.
Yeah.
And it's a great movie. It is it's probably a top 10 sports movie.
No, I agree.
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, there's 400 baseball movies, so it might not gonna.
Well, we're gonna get to baseball.
Yeah, I know. But
But
anyways,
400 on page 1.
Mike has been itching to get to
I
baseball.
like baseball. So that would be number 1. Number 2, I bumped mine around. Really, I had all the movies written down. Mighty Ducks. I'm like, God, I loved Mighty Ducks as a kid.
Did you actually have it on your list?
No, I just had it written down as like a
'cause
reference.
I was going to slide it.
The
Ducks,
flying V
Mike.
will not fucking work, and I'm pretty sure it's offsides, which I don't even know what it means in hockey anymore. Anyways, number 2 is Youngbloods because Patrick
a good one.
Swayze's in it.
Because Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Swayze is in it.
Swayze.
But Swayze and Rob Lowe, right there, it's number 2, right? And if you watch, it's actually a pretty entertaining movie.
Are you a 16-year-old girl from 1987?
I do love Roadhouse.
He does. He's riding off Roadhouse multiple times
Well,
already.
listen, you were a fucking bouncer. Like you
Calm-
guys
calm down,
jerk
Peter
off
Griffin.
to you guys jerk off to Roadhouse before you come to work.
Roadhouse.
I didn't realize that was part of the our obligation to do that.
I thought that's what you guys did.
No, that's like you made this like.
We're not
fantasy
supposed to do that? Because that's what I did before the podcast today.
And he bounces at Chuck E. Cheese. So you can't
Got
come
to.
in.
You
Whoa,
got to
whoa,
bounce
whoa.
a Chuck. I've seen some
No
fucking
mask.
videos. World
Not
Star.
coming in here.
And just
Shit
for
goes down in the ball pit.
and
folks.
just for fun, my number 3 is Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
Are you kidding me?
That is
You are a
no. I
16-year-old
disagree.
girl.
You are. That's about fucking figure skating.
He's a hockey player.
It
Shut
didn't
your
matter.
mouth.
He started off as a
Toe
hockey
pick.
player.
Toe pick.
No.
Shut your mouth.
No.
I put it in there.
That's
It's there.
a romance story, isn't it, Mike?
It is a
Are we
romance
seeing
story.
your tender side come out?
I have a tender side. Yeah.
I don't like that side.
Yeah.
More
Keep
like
that one to yourself.
More like a tender crisp.
I just
side.
wanted to put it in there.
Shove
So,
that side back in the closet.
so Cutting Edge. I just wanted to say reference Cutting Edge.
Mike,
so
get in the kitchen.
We're done. Hockey. All right. Move on.
We're not being derogatory to any women that want to be.
No,
housewives.
listen. Mike's a great cook. That's why I want him in the kitchen.
But Mystery Alaska is a good movie. Miracle. We're not doing biopics, but Miracle's okay because I mean I've
Miracle
watched
there.
the game, so I don't really need to I already knew the story.
I was alive during the real thing, so I didn't need to watch the biopic.
Yeah.
Youngblood.
Even though I'm only 23.
What's that? 80? Was that 80?
It was. I don't know. So long ago.
Youngblood was like number 4 in my thing.
Okay,
my view.
so just
yeah,
missed
it
you.
was close. It was a
Well,
close thing.
I had it 2 for Swayze.
Okay.
So,
I know you had to. I had to figure that you were going to put that in there.
yeah, you didn't know. Shut up.
Next up is, well, you know what? This might have been the least represented sport, and a lot of people don't consider this a sport. I'm just going to throw it in here. It's golf.
There's some great golf.
Oh, there's great golf. Oh, there's
Yes.
2.
All right. I mean, you don't want to. Legend of Bagger Vance is not on your list.
Mike,
It really
Mike,
it was to the ridicule.
you can lead it.
Tin Cup.
I knew
Okay,
that was coming.
you got a top 3. You
Knew
can tell
that
me
was
all
coming.
3.
Tin Cup's so fucking entertaining, and it's realistic. Like, here's the thing: I could see like if I was a golfer, I'd lose my shit like he does in that, and just give me another ball, give me another ball, give me another. Fuck you.
Challenge accepted. We're going to do an on location at the golf course with Mike one episode.
It'll
See what
be the
happens.
same fucking thing, but
With more beer.
way more beer.
Way more
And
You
and
know,
I will
golfing
get and I
sober
will
is like fishing sober.
and the thing I hate about golf is I will get that one shot that gets it over the fucking water, and like
Even if he has to pick it up and throw it.
that's right, that's right. So yeah, I mean that, and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Those are the only 2.
You only have 2?
Yeah, what am I missing here? I probably have it written down, but yeah, no, that's
No.
it.
Well, you don't have like Who's Your Caddy?
Oh, Caddyshack.
Yeah, Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is an honorable mention. See, the way I understood it was Caddyshack's not really about pro golf.
It's more
just
about a Caddyshack.
Yeah, antics going on at a golf course,
Right.
a local golf course.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I mean,
Still, great movie.
It's not about the sport. Golf is involved.
It's golf adjacent.
But we're going to give it an honorable message.
I mean, is Happy Gilmore about golf? I mean, look at
It is.
the end of it. Like
It is
Just the
about
Source
him.
Out Kids adjacent.
it's a, it's a miniature golf at the end.
It's a
It's putt golf. It's riding a windmill and pipes and.
Did you just say windmeal? M-E-A-L?
Probably,
Windmeal?
listen, that point is moo. Okay,
moot point.
that's a moo
It's
point.
a moot point.
All right, Danny, what about you?
Yeah, he just really it's
Yeah.
it's
I
Tin
think-
Cup
I-
and it's Happy Gilmore is really the only
Yeah.
golf movie that I would care to watch more than 1,000 times.
Absolutely.
It's just a great movie, and speaking of blowing up like you do in Tin Cup, I would blow up like Happy Gilmore. Just throw shit, kick people, high five people.
Fight talk show hosts
Yeah,
or
I
game
would
show
punch.
hosts.
I would also punch Bob Barker in the face. Don't tell me to spay my cat and dog.
You beat me to the punch on that joke right
You're
there.
not the boss. You're not
more-
the boss of me.
I'm more of a fan of Shooter McGavin, so like, yeah.
I just did the finger guns.
And my left arm's just a slight bit longer than my right.
I ate pieces of shit for you, like Brett.
That's one of the
Pieces
best
of
lines
shit for
ever because it
breakfast.
redefined an insult. Because nobody thought that. I guarantee you didn't fucking think about that till you heard that movie.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, you piece of shit. Oh, that sounds pretty tough. It's kind of like what that line in Roadhouse that you absolutely love, Mike.
Oh, no,
toughest
that's
line.
the one you love. That
I love it too, but you said, "Oh, it's a really good insult." It's a really good insult.
it's a weird one.
It's super-
I
it's
fucked
great.
guys like you in prison.
Yeah,
that was
I'm like,
weird.
wow, dude. I mean, yeah,
I think
that's
that was
scary.
that was an on-camera little
ad lib.
ad lib there that
It was.
probably didn't play the way he thought it would in his head.
No, especially not now. I'm gonna have to agree with Mike and Danny on this one because those were pretty quintessential. I can't put Bagger Vance up there because
Bold move, Cotton. See how that plays out.
yeah, can't do Bagger Vance. Yeah, I couldn't put him in my top 3. I just I'm sorry.
Great cast though.
Well, yeah,
You know,
I mean, yeah.
Matty Damon and Will Smith. You know, if the Fresh Prince can't pull a movie over the finish line, then
Yeah,
you know
It's a bad movie.
It's a bad
Yeah.
movie. Yeah,
do
bad from
not,
the start.
FYI, do not watch After Earth or Gemini Man.
I did not.
Gemini's got Fresh Prince times 2.
No, put your hands together.
Even
Yeah.
fresher Prince.
That's right.
The freshest of princes.
Twice the freshness.
Okay, Mike, you want to choose the next sport that we're going to choose?
Oh God, I don't even. We're not ready for baseball.
No, baseball's at the end because there's so many of them.
There's no crying in baseball.
I'll go.
Oh, you're just leading on
I
that.
got so many. I'll go football. Let's go football.
Okay.
Which,
Gotta do a 3.
there's so many good football.
There's
things.
so many. Can we go 5 on this one?
I'll split the difference and go 4.
Oh, fuck you.
Just to
Then I
make
should
it
have
hard
said
on
7.
No.
It's fine.
You did it right.
I will go. God, in no particular order.
Yeah, these are in no particular unless
I've
we
gotta
say
go
This
no
is not a
particular.
ranking show.
Yeah, in no particular order, I'm going Jerry Maguire because I fucking love that movie. I've always loved Jerry Maguire. And
Is it really a football movie?
I debated on
Again,
that.
football adjacent.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's
it's got Ron Tisdale.
this goes down because Mike loves Cuba
Tillman?
Gooding Jr. Loves Cuba Gooding Jr.
I do not.
He watched
Anyways.
he must have watched Pearl Harbor like 100 times.
I did not.
At least.
Did
Oh,
not.
that's not why he watched.
The Replacements.
Yep, that's on my list.
Love Replacements.
Loves Neo.
Any Given Sunday.
Of course, number one on my list.
Yeah,
It's
Oliver.
not on mine.
Oh, you're
Well,
dumb.
it's not even on the
you're,
list?
You're wrong.
It's in yeah.
Such a good
If
flick.
we were going to go to 5, it would be on 5, number 5.
Well, that's why I got 5. See, that's
No,
see,
we're doing 4.
Am I already at 3?
Yeah.
I'm bumping to Rudy.
What?
Oh, God.
Bumping to Rudy.
I will not acknowledge that movie on my
Again,
list.
this is not a ranking, so I'm not putting this one as my number 1 movie, but I love Draft Day.
Draft Day?
You know, that was my secret pick. I didn't,
Yeah.
especially because the draft just passed. That's a great flick.
I'm all geek. Every time I fucking watch, I'm like, I want my fucking picks back. I fucking love that movie.
Again, another great cast: Costner and the late great Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch. Yeah. Good lord, that's a good cast.
Yeah.
I
Jennifer Garner, but we're not going to
cares
forgive her
about
for.
Oh, yeah, she
Elektra.
was on that.
Yeah.
wasn't she?
She ruined her career with Elektra, so there you go. Take that, Jennifer Garner.
Jeez, and then you're doing City Capital One commercials afterward.
That's what happens when you do Elektra.
Didn't Affleck cheat? She was with Affleck, right?
Yeah, for a minute.
I think they agreed to, and the Matt was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bang this chick now," or whatever. I don't know what
Attaboy.
Hollywood people do.
Attaboy. So yeah, I definitely skipped some out.
Yeah.
There's some good ones, but I like Draft Day.
Yeah, there's a huge omission in your list that I again want to reach across. Oh, it's Waterboy. Come on.
Waterboy.
What?
Waterboy. I do have written down. Great, but
It was a top 4.
Yeah,
That's fine.
It's good.
It's got to be.
He's I got Waterboy. It's on my top 4.
So what do you got there, Dave?
My mama says Waterboy is the best. So there you go. Take that.
All right, I guess.
My leg!
It is a great movie. It is,
No,
but there's a lot of great football movies.
Again, I had the longest. The Longest Yard was a great movie. The original, not the
Yeah,
new one.
because that's more about. And you might say it's about prison. No, it's about football.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
about
good one.
prison
Longest Yards.
football.
I mean, my list
Burt
is there.
Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Listen, if you can't have Stroke of Race in your movie, then
Right.
that's a deep dig for you, kids. Why don't you Google Stroke of Race?
So you got Longest Yard,
We'd like you to do your own research every once in a while.
Waterboy. You said Any Given Sunday is your
Any
number
Given
one.
Sunday is my 1A and 1B between Waterboy and Any Given Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, you got Al Pacino just chewing scenery like a cow mulching some freaking hay. I mean, it's just
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
that dope went out for the farmers out there.
Jamie Foxx was such an insufferable prick in that movie.
I don't buy.
Just like in real life,
I
folks.
don't buy
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz as an owner.
I'd like Cameron Diaz in anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to be in Cameron Diaz.
What was that movie that you did with Jason Segel?
Bad Teacher.
No, he was in
Yes,
that, but
yeah.
I'm talking about the one where they did a sex video. Was it sex?
Oh, they have sex tape. Yeah.
Oh
Sex
yeah,
tape.
yeah.
It synced to like 32 devices because he shared his logins with all these people.
Let me just say that sex tape was not as good as others that I've, we'll say, directed.
You've seen a sex tape? You've made a sex tape? I'm shocked.
Are you?
No,
I don't believe you.
No.
Probably those really bad ones. With
Hey,
the
look at
fucking plot. Oh, this has a sci-fi plot to it. No, I'm not watching it for the plot. Thank you.
Let's just say the zoom lens got a lot of use on it.
Oh, well, I wanted to be like J.J. Abrams with the lens flare, but the lens flare kept on covering shit up.
So you've got one more football movie, Danny.
Do I got one more football movie? Jeez. I left my notes at home, and you've taken all my top movies.
I did not.
You did. You stole the draft, which was really
the draft,
that was really my secret go-to number 4.
It's a dark horse.
Well, you've got. I mean, so if you put that at 4, you've left Rudy out as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Rudy is just
All right.
I'm not in for those sappy, sentimental, upbeat, and plus it's kind of a biopic.
Hey, you know what?
It's kind of a biopic.
Hey, I'm Rudy.
yeah,
No,
right.
this is how I go from Rudy. I'm Rudy. I'm no good at football, but I'm going to keep bitching until somebody puts me into the game. That's what I got.
It should have been, hi,
should
I'm
make-
Rudy. I'm no good at life.
We
God
should
hates me.
And he's a
make
dick.
that movie now where the parents are bitching at the. You finally just fine. I'll fucking put him in, and then we make a movie about how you finally put that kid in.
I did
sucked.
that.
and
When
then
I-
they lose the game. Lose
No.
the big game because they put him in.
no.
That's the way Rudy should have ended.
Yeah.
I think this is a little personal with me because I coached junior high football, and there was this kid, we called him Skinny, and he wanted to be a quarterback. And I go, Skinny, you're going to get fucking killed. if you go in and play quarterback, I know what I'm doing. And he bitched and moaned. I'm like, okay, I'll put you in quarterback. Well, wouldn't you know it, they broke through the line and they fucked him up. His dad comes running out on the field. Oh, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I'm like, he wanted to be quarterback. He can't take a hit. That's
This goes out to Skinny. Hit the gym so they can call you Beefy.
Yeah,
Next time you can take the hit.
It's been a while. I don't know.
Skinny, you got to get them gains.
Yeah, you got to get them gains.
Pick things up, put them down.
I used to be skinny. I got them gains a little too much.
Yeah, you're not skinny
It's
anymore.
called Curl and Miller Lite.
Nobody likes Miller Lite.
Okay, so my 4 was Waterboy's on there, obviously.
Obviously, Mike. Obviously.
What would you have bumped? Never mind. You gave me yours.
There you
go. Number 2 is Unnecessary Roughness. I love that movie.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I did have that on the list.
Yeah, I loved it just because.
Oh, wait,
Kathy Ireland.
Damn it.
Kathy
now I remember
Ireland.
my 4th one.
What's that?
No, I'm not because it might be on his list. Go right
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
It's going to be Friday Night Lights. It's not really about pro football, but I forgot that
It's
was
more
on
like
my
Texas
list.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, in Texas, really, there's either hooking up with your cousin or watching high school football. So, really, sorry, Texas.
we're not trying to offend anybody in Texas.
Things are bigger in Texas, especially the truth. Well, there you go.
All right.
So number 3, I would have to say I was just joking about Any Given Sunday. It's a great fucking movie.
Thank God. Yeah, because I was beginning to question your sanity.
And then The Replacements, like I
The
said.
Replacements is so good.
The Replacements.
What was?
Because it was about football. It wasn't about specific players.
What was that show that was on ESPN? You and I have talked about
First
this.
and 10. I know exactly what you're talking
God.
about. That was a show that was so real to what happens in a football locker room that the NFL forced MTV to cancel the show.
ESPN. It was ESPN.
Oh, that's right, ESPN. Forced them to cancel the show because
Their contract was coming up. They're like, we won't re-sign with
That's
you.
right. That's
You ever-
right.
you ever
Because
see that show?
No,
unveiling,
I'm gonna check it out now.
unveiling
One
the
season.
ugly side of what
Well,
goes on. in
I
the
like
locker
that.
room.
I like it when they do things like that.
Yeah,
So
it was a lot of a lot
of steroids.
cortisone shots, steroids. There was a gay tight end, I think.
Yep.
It was it was an awesome show, and
And really, how the old running back was getting replaced by the young running back, and how they weren't really a team because, like, you're trying to steal my job. I'm not going to help you with shit.
No, actually, I've heard all about that all the time.
Great show. Great. Kids, Google that.
Google it.
All right, next up.
And by kids, I mean all of our moms who are really our
I'm
fans.
glad I wrote down
Listen to
like
the
a
show
bunch
today.
of movies, and I'm glad we didn't, because some of them were terrible.
Yeah.
Some were terrible.
We should have did a top 10 terrible list.
Next up. Oh, we will.
There we go.
will.
Stay tuned for that, kids.
We're going to be doing next is boxing. I like to throw it in
There are more boxing movies than you think.
There are a lot of boxing
And
movies.
we're going to group all of Rocky into one.
Yeah, Rocky's
Yeah,
one,
that's
and
just-
Creed is its own. Even
Yeah.
though there's multiple Creeds.
No, I'm
now.
just going to say that whole franchise because it's the same
Yeah.
shared
I
universe.
think Creed's a little different.
And it's really only Rocky.
Tell
one
me
that you care
something.
about.
Is Rocky Balboa in Creed?
First of all, Rocky 3 has Clubber Lang and
Hulk Hogan.
And let's not forget the
And Mick-
robot butler.
Yes.
That's the only
That's
reason to
number
watch
4.
Rocky 3.
That's number 4. Yes, 4.
No, I thought it was 3. I
No,
thought
it's the one with the Russian.
It is the one with the Russian.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, folks. You know what? Don't fact check me.
And Mick dies in 3, so that sucked.
Oh, nice, Mike. Real nice.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers,
Fuck your
kids.
spoilers. If you listened before, spoilers are fucking
You're
stupid.
gonna eat lightning and crap thunder. If you want to talk about a much a movie with a lot of catchphrases, that's the one.
I think you could write a workout routine from Mickey, and all it is insulting you until you do something.
Mick's great. He was great.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the Rocky franchise as one pick on here. Play It to the Bone is a great boxing movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Has Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas in it.
I like Woody Harrelson, so
Yeah.
What
Totally
about
worth it.
Antonio Banderas?
no, fuck that guy.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know why.
I'm
Just,
shocked.
Some shitty thing you're just saying.
That's
I don't give a
Zorro.
fuck.
Disney
Fuck him.
Zorro.
Fuck him.
The Desperado.
And then number 3 is going to be The Fighter. I mean, it's
Fighter's
more of a
good movie.
biopic about Mickey Ward, but it
Right.
showed you into depth about what it took for boxing.
I have a quick question while we're going through this list here. Boxing, is MMA included in that?
No, MMA is its own thing.
Jesus. All right.
What about made up type battle?
You mean like
movies?
Gladiator, like Arena from the 1980s?
I was actually thinking of Jim Cotta, classic '80s movie about a gymnast martial arts.
No, we're gonna pass.
Yeah, he was a Kurt Thomas, Olympic.
Does that eliminate my basketball one then?
Basketball's not a sport. I wish it
It
was.
should be though.
Basketball also on my list.
Yes.
Get off my brainwave.
Still
If it's for basketball, I'll allow it.
That's what that's where my list went. It's in your pocket.
It could be baseball.
It's basically horse where you round bases, and you get to be
With
obnoxious
insults.
to be perfect.
I would be so good at basketball.
We would be so good.
So
at this.
good.
Is it time to start a league?
Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing.
So.
That's what I'm thinking.
so.
Getting the vibe.
Broken Battery is going to patent this right now as a sponsor for the first ever basketball team in reality.
We should just have a tournament. Like, just throw a Sunday like a basketball. Like, what's it? 3 guys on each team. Well, you need more than that, right?
Well, I could get teams together and do this.
This is happening, folks.
Yeah. I have a basketball rim.
When
we
we
can do
get
this.
To all the battery pack listening,
Who's gonna-
that's our fans, right? The battery pack.
Broken
Yeah,
Battery.
look,
The battery
he
pack.
just
Hey, I like
nicknamed
that.
him.
That's
There we
good,
go.
too.
You've been
In
anointed
5
the battery
minutes.
pack. So now you guys get your basketball teams together.
One of the moms, we need you to sew the ball
Jerseys.
No, the ball.
I'll get
not just a
lazy
bat-
boy.
it's not a
We have to
basketball.
tear
It's
apart.
a big baseball.
We have to tear apart a LaBarca lounger or a lazy boy chair to do this.
Well, that's fine.
Next up for boxing, I would say Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe.
Great movie.
Yeah.
So that's my 4.
Crow was a beast in that movie too.
He was, and then next thing you know, next movie in, he's all fat. You can just tell when they don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's.
It happens. It happens to some of us. Let's move on.
Sometimes you just give up on life.
Danny, what about you? What's your boxing movies?
You know, I gotta go Raging Bull.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, that's just
You just
Bobby,
stole my thunder.
Bobby De Niro, little
even
Joe
know.
Pesci. I mean, you know, that's a great flick.
Yeah, it's one of those staying power quotes in it. Like, I could have been a contender.
It's a brutal movie.
Yeah.
It's yeah. If you haven't watched it, kids, it probably before your time. Definitely before my time. But
Yeah, it is an older movie. But
don't do the math.
It holds up.
Yeah.
It's one of those that holds up.
It sure does.
I like Real Steel. Does that count?
No. Well, no,
I mean, again,
it's
boxing
robot.
adjacent,
Yeah, it's boxing adjacent, but I wouldn't.
based on the
You
Twilight
know what?
Zone
I'm going to
episode.
allow it. No,
There we go.
because
Let's
they're
allow
entering.
that.
It was boxing rules in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It was boxing rules, and you knocked. The difference was the robots died. I mean, they have to get rebuilt. So
Yeah.
And again, you go back to the source material, which was an old Twilight Zone episode, it was Lee Marvin actually played the manager of the robot.
Yeah,
his
it was a great
robot, his
episode.
robot broke, so he was actually a real boxer facing another robot boxer. So just that story of man versus machine, I think, is where you come out triumphant.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's I like that. Again, the Real Steel movie took it a bit further than. But again, you know, you're talking 50
Huge
years
budget
later.
too.
Yeah.
Huge budget, better.
And it's got
better
Wolverine
graphics.
in it. Come on, you love
Yeah,
Wolverine,
he's not
kids.
Wolverine, not in that movie.
Yeah.
Wolverine wouldn't get beat up by the dude from The Strain and his 3 henchmen underneath the bleachers.
I mean, he might.
No, he wouldn't.
And then you got to go. I like a big fan of $1 Million Baby.
Oh, $1 Million Baby's good. Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
really good.
that was.
I'm sorry, the ending. I look.
You watch it once. It's not one you want to watch over
Yeah,
and over
I'm not
because
the
you're going to
kind-
want to slit your wrist.
I'm not the kind of guy that has. Oh, every movie has to have a happy ending. Absolutely not. That's
Right.
why I love Infinity War.
Right.
But even that ending kind of fucking got to me. Where I
No,
couldn't put it
it's
on my
it's
top
definitely
4.
a downer ending. You're going to want to cut yourself. Folks.
Yeah.
So kids,
we're
watch
not
it with a
condoning.
friend.
We're not
you know?
condoning cutting yourself.
You want a
ever.
designated driver with you when you watch that movie to keep you from cutting yourself.
Jesus.
And what's your 4th?
My 4th favorite, you know, there was a movie with I forget her name, the girl from Fast and Furious.
Ooh,
What was it called? Girl Fight. I remember watching that when it came out at the theater.
Yeah.
That was a great
Like
movie.
mid 2000s, right?
Yeah, she beat up a boy in a boxing match. Her boyfriend. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
she's a tough chick.
I want to take back one of the ones I have that just popped into my head, and I forgot how fucking awesome this movie is Diggstown. I love that movie with Louis Gossett Jr.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
okay.
James Woods.
James Woods, that's right.
yep.
I remember that.
Yep.
He had to fight 10 guys and defeat them.
Keep in mind, I think Louis Gossett Jr. was 80 at the time he filmed this flick. So
Yeah.
No, he was 85 filming Iron Eagle. This was 20 years after that.
really in shape for this movie.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing I like better than watching a movie with a shirtless 80-year-old man.
With all the remakes and the movies, video games, like I can't believe they haven't made a Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like,
Okay, so hold on. You're gonna have to get like the weirdest looking cast ever because
I
they're all
know.
specifics on this.
they're all like caricatures.
Like
so
I
you
can
have to
understand
have-
like some of the people, like King Hippo. I mean,
It would be a
like
team of human mutants, literally mutants.
We'll just CGI it. Like
Just have
full
to-
CGI.
Hit the circus freak show circuit and find out some people.
Yeah,
We
and then
need,
you
we
got
need
little-
a bearded lady.
And then you have like, Toby Maguire.
Toby Maguire's Little Mac.
Like just some.
No, that'd be
puny-
Tom Holland, man. Tom
Yeah,
Holland's-
Tom Holland. That would be.
Toby
good.
Holland. Toby Maguire was like, "Fuck, he stole another franchise from me. Damn it."
I would watch that. I'm just saying.
You would. I mean, I think we all would be like, how are they going to turn this video game into
You got
a
Tyson
movie?
in the end with his tattoo face.
I would purposely.
I'm
put
surprised that hasn't become a thing now. The whole
What?
tattoo face, tattoo neck is pretty popular, Jared Blair. But tattoo face is not really the big thing.
No, not.
Not as big as you thought.
I mean, I kind of hoped it'd never get big.
Really?
I find it unattractive on women. I see a tattoo on their neck. I'm just like, You better be like a stellar looking woman.
Well, when I see a tattoo on a girl's neck, I think daddy issues, and I'm like, that girl's for me.
Sure. Why not?
Right down the pipe.
Ladies, write that down.
Write that down.
Call in our number.
We don't have a number. You can feel free to email, but
Where's
we
our
won't check that
Where's our
email.
intern? He needs to be fired.
When,
We need to set up a
interns?
number.
I actually had requested to hire the interns.
Yeah,
for
can
this.
we hire an intern so we
Yeah,
can
but
fire him?
you're not doing the interviews though. I am.
No. Strongly disagree.
So, Mike, what are your boxing movies?
Well, I mean, there are a lot, but you guys really hit the good ones. I mean, Rocky's fantastic. Like, Rocky's probably won.
Yeah.
I think it was so great because he didn't win.
Yeah, not in the
Yeah,
first one.
and
Yeah.
that's the cool part. Like, I love the
it's a
shock.
true
Like, you're
story.
so used to.
Really, throughout his career, he didn't win because at the end he had brain damage.
Yeah, he beat the Russian, but at what cost?
At the end, he's Tommy Holmes. Shout out to Tommy Holmes, or not Tommy Holmes, Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns. Raging Bull. It's great. $1 Million Baby. Yeah, that's. I mean, God, you covered. Yeah, that's. You guys hit everything.
We hit it more, but you still can't name that fourth one.
You've got a computer in front of you. Find
I
something.
do. No.
And you also
No, I had Ali on there, but that's a biopic. I mean,
and that movie was rough to watch.
Fighter's good though too. So yeah, Fighter. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Christian Bale just owns it.
yeah.
No shit he
Bale's
does.
awesome in everything he does.
Okay, so Mike, you mentioned MMA. So
Yeah, an
Okay.
MMA movie?
I do have an. Well, so are we
You're
doing
gonna choose the
wrestling?
same one
Then
as me.
are we doing wrestling? And
I'll
then
throw MMA and
and
wrestling
wrestling
together.
There's only
and-
one wrestling movie.
and Vision Quest.
No, there's multiple.
There's one wrestling movie.
What's that? Vision Quest
No, it's
or Wrestler?
The Wrestler. It's the only one that matters.
That's
No,
pro wrestling.
Warrior's awesome.
Warrior is awesome.
Tom Hardy. That's fucking awesome.
And what about Here Comes the Boom?
Here, no. Foxcatcher is a great movie.
Foxcatcher is very good.
Damn, Danny,
No,
smacking.
I'm just saying.
Easy.
There was a
A midget came in and knocked on the midget stripper.
earthquake. Everybody, hold tight.
This is a beast
Foxcatcher is a biopic, but it's still a great movie.
You're gonna be hard pressed to have a good wrestling or MMA movie.
Vision Quest is awesome. I love Vision Quest. Warrior
I knew
is
you
great.
would love Vision Quest.
Yeah. Well,
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. No, that's not MMA.
That's fake.
All right, whatever.
You might as well do Enter the Dragon
Whatever.
for karate.
Legendary was terrible.
Mortal Kombat.
John Cena.
Oh God. I think you
He's
named
got
5.
He's got this like. We were watching it. My son and I were watching it, like this
And
finishing move.
your son wrestles, right?
But yes, my son
Yeah.
wrestles and I wrestle. And he's got this secret movie teaches this kid. It's basically just a fucking. It's like a Peterson with a headlock. Like you reach back and pull the head over.
You're not supposed to do that. It's bad.
Yeah,
They teach
yeah.
you against it.
I'm like, you don't fucking do that. Like,
yeah, no, that's funny when you
So
see.
dumb.
It's funny when you see in these movies and shows they teach you something, and it's like a secret move, like you were just talking about, and it's totally not a good idea.
No, they're fucking terrible. I did enjoy
Fucking
I did
terrible.
enjoy American Wrestler though. That came out a couple years ago.
That wasn't bad.
So
Where's No Holds Barred?
You're talking
That's-
pro wrestling,
That's
man.
not, that's not on your list.
No, pro wrestling's got its own show.
Well, again, this is just for Mike specifically. A Mike specific question because
no
he
hold-
loves
No holds
Hulk
barred.
Hogan.
no, I do not.
Mike is the original Hulkamaniac, folks.
That's not true. He's a racist. I do not condone anything Hulk Hogan said. I would knock up.
Apparently,
his daughter.
Hulkamania will not live.
Apparently, Mike does not want you to drink milk, folks.
He
Why
wasn't
do you-
drinking milk.
Why do you hate America, Mike?
Yeah.
Though when he turned heel was one of the greatest.
Oh, that
What
was
do you have
probably.
against Thunderlips?
No, that's Thunderlip. He's talking NWO Bash at the Beach.
Yeah.
One of the all-time best promos ever.
Good stuff.
Maybe underneath Austin 316's promo.
Good stuff. Yeah. So, but Warrior's a great movie.
The Warrior, yeah, I would say that's
I've
my
seen that
number
one.
one
Yeah.
for MMA or wrestling stuff. What's the one where the kid went into high school and we talked about this the other day? This is you skipped over this. It's just like the Karate Kid, but it has MMA.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that, and I don't remember. I don't think I looked it up.
I don't know. That's gonna bother me now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those teen join the underground fight club MMA. You know, it's kind of like those dancing flicks, except with MMA for tweeners. You know.
Yeah, but the thing
Like
is,
Step Off.
Yeah, it's like Step Off with MMA. So
Step Up on my face.
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the title of the first Broken Battery officially directed film. Kids,
Step
write
up,
that down.
Step up on my face.
Now taking auditions.
We just not quite. They could go in a lot of directions.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Pat, stay tuned to the message boards in case we come up with any more additional ideas.
I think that's it for MMA wrestling.
Yeah, it's pretty dry on MMA and wrestling, honestly.
For good
Did
movies.
you
for
go?
good movies. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just
yeah,
a wrestler.
Yeah, just a
Just a
wrestler.
wrestler.
That is a good one.
The rest, I mean, I don't know if it falls in that category, but that is an amazing movie.
It would fall in that category. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't. It's pro wrestling.
It's titled The Wrestler.
all right,
We're
yeah,
talking about wrestling.
Yeah, we're talking about wrestling.
Yeah.
When I was given the notes, it was just said wrestling. It wasn't denoted, so I just went with that.
Well, I didn't write these notes. Somebody gave them to you. He's like,
It's fine. You
There
got
you
the
go.
memo.
Way to go,
Let's
Mike.
just talk about how great Mike's penis is.
Again, that's why
could do a
we need
whole
to fire
podcast
our
on that.
intern.
You do a podcast about my penis.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the category that Mike's been waiting for.
Salivating.
Well, we have basketball also, but we
Oh
can
yeah,
go
I forgot about basketball.
We
'cause
can go baseball.
I really don't like basketball. So
I mean, can I do like a top 10 on baseball? I mean,
we're not doing top 10 on baseball, but we're gonna
You
do
gave me
basketball real fast.
Okay, fine. All right, basketball.
What you got in basketball?
My favorite basketball movie is White Men Can't Jump.
I'll give you that.
You know, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
And then basketball.
Basketball. I'm gonna use that one because I don't like basketball in the first place. So
Hoosiers is
Hoosiers, yeah,
awesome.
and Blue Chips is good too.
Blue Chips launched Shaq's movie career,
Yeah.
award-winning movie career.
Yeah.
Then he went on to
The way-
Kazam and
Blue
Steel.
Chips literally
God,
made
Kazam
Penny
Steel.
Hardaway drafted 3rd overall.
I did,
Shaq didn't know who Penny Hardaway was.
right?
And he was cast in the movie, and Penny, I'm sure you guys, you're a sports fan, but
Little inside baseball, folks. Even though we're talking about basketball.
Yeah, the 30 for 30 on this is Penny got there to do this, and he's like, yeah, my goal is to just, if Shaq put his hand up, because they when they filmed the movie, they let them just play basketball.
Yeah.
So they're in like actual games, and they're just filming the stuff. He's like, every time Shaq put his hand out, he wanted the ball, I put it right there. He's like, and my stock went up, and all of a sudden Shaq got down, he's like, yo, we need this guy. Fucking genius. That's what I like about Blue Chips is like Penny Hardaway's stock went up just based on like, I'm filming a movie with Shaq. Who's the okay?
News tip, kids. Shaq didn't used to be fat. He used to be pretty
he used
good
to
at
be a
basketball.
fucking monster.
He's also a pro wrestler now, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
What movie
And
was
then
he in? Yeah, wrestling movie.
and then what's my other one? He Got Game.
He got game.
Not You Want a Man?
No,
Oh
not you
God, I forgot about that abortion.
No, He Got Game. I like. Hoop Dreams is up there.
That's a documentary.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
it is a
Hoop Dreams.
documentary. It
Oh,
is a documentary.
great.
And I've never
That'll
seen
that'll make you love
Basketball Diaries. I've never seen the Basketball Diaries. I've heard things about it, but you haven't mentioned it, and you're super sports fan, so I'm not putting a lot of stock in how good it is.
That's all right.
I'm surprised you still haven't stolen my number one movie yet.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Semi-pro.
So,
Come on.
Damn it! I
Tropics.
told him I was using that
Come
one.
on, folks.
Semi-Pro is my number one.
Yeah,
are you fucking kidding me, both of you?
Yeah,
First of
I
all,
just love that movie. I laughed.
might
so hard.
have been a comedy, but the basketball drama was on point.
It was. No,
You know, you're
Flint.
fighting to get into the NBA. I mean, that really happened with the ABA. That was a real thing.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to live in Flint. So they're kind of like, yeah, the market's not good. We're kind of abandoning the city of Flint.
And listen, who
number
can't,
one movie,
who can't relate with Jackie Moon not wanting to get everybody a free corn dog?
Yeah.
We got to shave some points because we don't want to feed everyone a free. We just can't afford it.
God damn it,
It's not in the
Lakitis
budget.
learned
You guys put that
fucking
movie
English.
over Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Jesus. No. How about Coffee Black?
And Denzel Washington.
Coffee Black is a better name than Jesus Shuttlesworth.
All right.
Really is. Hoosiers.
Or Chester
Hoosiers
Dunkington.
is so good.
Yeah,
Hoosiers.
Yeah, Hoosiers is
Very good movie.
If you don't love Hoosiers, you don't love basketball.
Yeah.
I don't love Hoosiers.
Oh, you're
I
stupid.
don't love basketball.
I mean, I hate Hoosiers in general, but the movie Hoosiers is great. Yeah. Go
Yes,
Blue.
the movie.
Go Blue.
Go pretty much everybody. It's okay though.
I'm fueled by the power of hate.
So semi-pro Hoosiers. What else you got?
Yeah, obviously Blue Chips. Blue Chips is on my list. An old one, but a goodie, oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
You named all of the ones I like. So, hey,
Okay. There's a lot of good.
There's one I don't like. It's The Sixth Man, about the guy whose dead brother is on the court with him as a ghost.
Yeah, that definitely makes the list for one of the worst.
Yeah. Like Celtic Pride.
Like Celtic Pride.
I'm
fucking
dead
terrible.
and gone. I'm a spirit, and so
got a
rather
crazy-
than go
I'm
on.
surprised. I almost put this on my list. I'm surprised, Danny, you didn't.
What's that?
Teen Wolf.
No, because
it's adjacent, man.
I
He
thought
plays
about Teen
basketball.
Wolf, but it's about high school basketball, and when we're talking about best sports movies, I generally tend to lean pro.
And hold on, it's not even about high school basketball. It's about a fucking werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about a person.
It's about a teen wolf.
coming to age werewolf. It's about, hey, he's in a play. Is it about plays?
Right? Yeah. So it's really not again basketball adjacent.
Also, Space Jam.
Space Jam was on my list, but again, like Teen Wolf, a little unrealistic.
It was more
in
about
that-
alien invasion than anything.
Yeah.
It's more about alien invasion.
But
It's really about Michael
White Men
Jordan's
Can't Jump
performance.
did not make
Not
either
an
of your
actor.
guys' list.
Oh no, it did. It made my
Oh,
list,
okay.
but you'd already mentioned it, so
All right.
I didn't want to call you a copycat in front of all our
Okay.
listeners.
Next up is baseball.
Baseball. After that, we're gonna talk like rogue ones because I've got some good.
Nah,
Yep.
just go with
All
your
right, I'm going like top 10.
no top five.
No, 5. You're
five.
fucking killing me.
Top five.
Top 10, you're gonna take them all.
Yeah.
Leave us
All
some
right.
scraps.
All right.
Don't be
But
a
I got some
dick.
good ones too. I have some when you guys are done. I want honorable mentions. Then.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Top 5 then. Fuck. All right. No particular order.
There is a particular order.
No, Major League.
He's lying to you.
Major League.
Major League's my number one.
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own, great movie.
Oh, such a.
It's up there. So
It's really like a women. Like
Once
I don't
again,
know why
there's
I
no
love that
crying in
movie
baseball.
so much.
I'll tell you why, because it's got Lori Petty, Tank Girl in it.
Yeah.
but it's got Rosie O'Donnell in it.
Bull
too, so
Durham.
that's a pro con.
Bull Durham.
Bull Durham is awesome.
Do not say Field of Dreams.
No.
Okay. 'cause
No.
That's a
Supernatural ghost baseball.
I love Soul of the Game, which is one that covers the Negro League with Josh Gibson.
That's a good one. Yeah.
good flick. Good flick.
And I'm getting this in Summer Catch.
Summer
I
Catch.
Fucking
How did I
love.
know? How did I know?
I love
How did I
that movie.
I liked one of the top 5. You named it. Major League. I like Moneyball.
Moneyball, great movie.
Because I read the book first, and I like the book so much, I don't have it in my list of top 5.
I like Moneyball for the same reason I like The Draft. You get to see the whole behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Of
And that's
how
why
the team is built.
I wish, and I mean, you had to take the book and make it into a movie, so they did that.
What's that one? It's sad. It's like one of my favorite baseball movies, but I don't know the name of it. It had Clint Eastwood in it, and he was.
Trouble with the Curve.
Is that the actual name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's with Justin Timberlake, Amy Adams, and
Yeah, it's an awful name for a movie. So I wonder I didn't remember it.
Trouble. Well, no, because at the end of the movie, the guy can't hit the curveball.
Oh, I know. That guy was a cocksucker. And he, and they. But
And she discovers the neighbor who can throw really hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Yeah, that's a good. I had that on my list.
What neighborhood did
You
she
had
live in?
all of them on your list.
Yeah, you
I
really
don't
did.
have all of them.
You had some on your list that weren't even baseball movies.
Basketball.
And for the love of the game.
I was
We were
just talking.
about
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't have. That is one of my top 10 favorite baseball movies, but I think it's judged because he's on the Tigers. And
Yeah, I don't
us
care.
being from, but that, so like I do, and then I mean John C. Reilly, the catcher, like first of all, unbelievable, like, but great character.
Listen,
in the
anytime
movie.
you got a stepbrother in a movie,
yeah,
yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah, that is a good one for love of the game though. I enjoyed that one.
Okay, what's up, Dan?
Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, I'm surprised neither of you mentioned it. The Natural's gotta be one of my all-time favorite baseball movies.
It's in my top 10,
You know,
absolutely.
You got the Wonder Boy baseball bat. It's just just a
Wonder Boy.
great. It gives you it's old-time baseball. It's
Is
got
he-
great names like Bump Bailey.
Is he gonna bleed to death?
Yeah, it's got death. It's got drama.
I just want to reiterate that we are not doing biopics.
That's not a biopic.
Well, I know, I know. I'm just telling you, the viewers.
Yeah, because there's some good biopic.
Yeah.
I mean,
very good that explains everything about these sports.
we're also missing a key one that you'll probably.
And one thing I want to say, one last thing about the Natural is, kids, if you go on eBay, you can actually buy your own Roy Cobb baseball card. They made the props for the show, and I might own one. I probably should have brought it.
Fun fact of the day.
There you go. Little tidbit.
Yeah.
Just for all you nerds out there, just like me.
Little Dan bit.
There we go. And now, since we just reiterated that we don't count biopics, I'm going to say 8 Men Out. Great movie. I know it's a biopic, but it's about the Black Sox scandal back in the day.
1919.
You know,
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
John Cusack.
Yep.
It's got your boy from Cutting Edge actually in it.
Yes, it does.
Forget his name, but
He plays Shoeless Joe Jackson.
yes,
I think,
he does.
doesn't he?
You mentioned Shoeless Joe, so I just threw that out there. Obviously, I was a big fan of League of Their Own because there's no crying in baseball. There really isn't.
Plus, it's got Madonna in it. Still
hot
hit it.
Madonna, yeah.
Still hit it.
Still hot, yeah. And Gina Davis, very hot in that movie. She did Split.
There's something about her
Yeah.
teeth, man. There's something about her. She smiles at you, and her teeth goes
Dimples.
for miles.
I'm all about the dimples.
Oh, that's weird.
What'd you think I missed there?
Sandlot.
You know, I like Sandlot, but
That's
it
a
reminds me of being a
period piece.
kid. But
Yeah.
it's not my
Yeah.
all-time great.
Well, and that's a great movie, but I mean, there's all like the kid baseball movies. They're great,
Right.
but like,
Like Bad News Bears.
yeah, Bad News Bears, Rookie of the Year, Little Big League, Angels in the Outfield.
That's right. You know, I forgot the one. Pride of the Yankees. We were
Pride
talking
of the
about
Yankee,
that.
yeah.
I love that movie.
That is a
it's
great movie.
Kid, this is an older flick. I mean, talking
Dude,
older
it's-
than me. Really
yeah.
old. There's a black and white movie, but if you close your eyes and you think of Lou Gehrig, you're probably going to imagine Gary Cooper, the actor that played him in Pride of the Yankees.
Yes.
Great movie. You know, it's probably not. There's no CGI in it, kids. Sorry.
None.
So
there's like fade
not even
outs.
any- not
There's
even any
like
color.
fade outs to the next scene. Like it's old.
there's a lot of guys
movie.
talking there going, "Hey, listen here, see."
I had to order that movie, and when I bought that movie, Blockbuster was still
What a
rocking out.
blockbuster.
yeah, what is that?
But right.
Is that like Netflix?
There's like one left in the entire country.
I ordered it from a Blockbuster, and it still cost me like $25.
Nobody understands the words coming out of your mouth.
I know. I'm sorry.
Was it on
Anyways,
VHS?
yeah, no DVD. I saw it.
Betamax? What?
What's a DVD? But yeah, those are. I mean, baseball's obviously done so many movies.
So many.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Kevin Costner's been in 3 different baseball movies.
Yeah.
Like that's how many baseball movies
2 of them
there
were
are.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about our disgust
Nobody's
of-
discussed Field of Dreams.
because it's a horrible.
I don't like
horrible
that one.
movie.
Yes, I don't.
It's like Ghost, but without the clay pot. Yeah, without the.
Without Demi
That would
Moore.
be,
Yeah.
you know, if they actually inserted that scene
That's right.
into that movie, that'd be extremely
That's right.
weird.
If they had Kevin Costner and his ghost dad together holding hands, building a clay pot, that's a movie I might watch.
Yeah, people talk about that like a top 3, and I've watched it. I own it.
Field of Dreams?
It's basically about a sick, schizophrenic man destroying his farm to build a baseball field. That's what the movie's about.
Did he have schizophrenia?
Well, I mean, he saw ghosts, so yeah.
and
move is magic.
yeah, so we kind of put all the kids' movies in one thing, because yeah, they're cute and funny at the time, but like I don't want to watch Rookie of the Year now. I did love that movie when I was a kid.
Just like I loved Mighty Ducks when I was a kid.
Mr. Baseball is
Mr.
Tom-
3000. Mr. 3000.
That's fucking terrible. And I didn't mention it. I was talking to Dave about The Slugger's Wife was the first baseball movie I ever saw in '85.
You said it had boobs.
It had boobs. It's got boobs.
I'll allow it.
And Rebecca De Mornay or whatever her
Rebecca
name
De
was.
Mornay.
She was a young. Yeah.
Young Rebecca, not her now because she's 80.
Yeah. But I do love the biopics of baseball. 42 and 61. I love 61.
Well,
I'll watch it anytime it's on.
That's a discussion for future episodes.
For sure. But I just talking about it real quick.
Yeah.
I have grouped all my other movies into just miscellaneous
Random sports.
sports.
Random
Not
sports?
the big 4 sports, just random
Yes.
sports.
Well, not enough to like
We like ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The
the
Ocho.
Ocho.
Right.
Yes.
What's going to be
So
on the
this-
Ocho? Speaking
on
of
the
the
Ocho. So I have a couple.
Dodgeball.
Fuck yeah, Dodgeball. That's the first one we can talk about.
You really do.
What a great movie! Like
Yeah.
so entertaining.
I could
So
watch,
many
you could watch
characters.
it over and over.
I let my kid when my kids started getting to an age where they're a little bit older, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you watch the movies that were like coming out when you were younger that you couldn't watch, but now you're gonna watch. And like they're like the first time like they throw a wrench at Justin Long. He's not paying attention. He gets hit in the head. Like they spit their drink out. Like they're watching this movie. Like this was so.
You can dodge a
funny.
wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Yep, that's a great one.
Sage,
Fucking love
sage
that movie.
wiser advice I've never heard.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
Oh.
That falls in the Olympics thing that you
You know,
mentioned.
If
No,
you like
he
to,
said
if
no.
you like
He,
to luge, I said Special Olympics.
he said Special Olympics.
Olympics.
It doesn't matter. Still a fucking sport.
That's debatable.
Jamaican bobsled team.
Debatable.
It's fucking sledding.
All right, so where are we putting, Karate Kid?
Well, that's a martial art.
So that goes in MMA then?
No, it's a martial
Okay.
art.
All right. Racing is,
Racing is a sport.
then Talladega Nights is.
Racing is driving. Let me just say, racing is not a sport.
Yeah, it's driving. But Talladega Nights, Days of Thunder.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a talent because there's no fucking way I'm going to be yelling out of that car at 250 miles an hour.
Talladega Nights, Days of Thunder, those are great.
Days of Thunder is basically Top Gun in a car.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
it
so there
really
we go.
is.
Same guy.
And then, Rush was a good movie.
It would have been funny
with Thor
if they took
in it.
Maverick from Top Gun and put him.
Right? Like,
into
I can't
Days of
fly
Thunder.
no more, but I can
Same
drive.
character, but I could drive Maverick.
Same character, yeah. Like he loses part of his eyesight. He doesn't have 20/20 vision anymore.
Goose.
You just want to wear him see an eye patch.
And
You
Danny,
want to see Tom Cruise as a pirate?
I want to know if Forrest Gump counts as a sports movie.
No.
He ran
played
he ran
football.
across the country.
And he just ran.
And
just ran.
and he did ping pong.
He
And I'm
really
throwing
did.
Danny movie.
Speaking of ping pong, I gotta go Balls of Fury
I don't think I ever saw that. I saw parts of it.
with
I
the
laid
great
that up for you.
Christopher Walken.
I laid that up for you. I knew you were gonna.
Yeah, I slammed that, didn't I?
Yep, you did. You did.
That was a great movie. Let me say, track and field. There was a movie called Chariots of Fire.
Oh, God. Yeah, with the shorts.
Olympic movie.
Gross.
but here's my problem with this movie. It was about the Olympics. Oscar-winning movie, great movie apparently. But I can't watch it because it's about a bunch of white guys running track and field. And when I think of track and field athletes, I'm not thinking about Mr. Bean.
No.
So you can't.
Think of the Usain Bolt.
Yeah,
Usain
exactly.
Bolt. Or
So,
who's the dude the Englishman that got caught doping? Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Ben
Ben
Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah,
I was like, what was that?
I actually
92,
mentioned
88 or 92?
it was before my time.
It was not.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus Christ, he's lying.
He was before my time as well.
Yeah, there's I think that's pretty much it on my random because.
Well, we were talking about rollerball.
Oh yeah, rollerball,
Again,
whip
goes-
it.
Goes
Is
to
that
fake
real?
sport.
Is that real? I mean, with fake sports, like
Well,
I wanna cover
rollerball wasn't
is-
that? It
I
wasn't
think it
roller
falls
derby.
falls into the basketball.
It was more violent than roller derby, right?
Yes,
They wanted people.
But then
to die.
whip it is
and it took place in the future.
yes.
I'm
So-
actually an extra in Whip It, so.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Fun fact.
There we go.
Are you in IMDb? No. That doesn't count.
No.
Folks, if you would like an autographed photo, just
Just
send
And,
$10.
Son-
and Mike actually stand-in work for Justin Long in half of his movies.
I'm not, fucker. I was in. He's just not that into you, and maybe waiting. I could do waiting. I could be in waiting.
He just showed up. He was
Welcome
the,
to the Thunderdome, bitches. Yes. I look like a
anyway.
fat Justin Long. It's fine. The Justin Long 8 Justin Long.
Yes. Well, folks, this is going to tie it all up for this episode of the Broken Battery Podcast.
Nice and neat.
Nice and neat.
Nice little bow.
We want to like to thank you for listening. Please
you.
subscribe and follow on multiple sites that we have, such as on Rumble, on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as Podbean.
The YouTube.
Follow us on MySpace.
The Book of Face.
Is that a thing still?
My
The Book of Face. Twitter will be coming soon, so we can tweet it,
Yep.
retweet it.
This is a fact, and
Hashtag.
we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye-bye.
All right, take it easy, folks.